Welcome to Past Present Connections. Today we have a strange video for you. World War II wasn't just fought with tanks and rifles. It was also an era of extreme experimentation. Some weapons worked, some failed, and some were so unusual they sound unreal today. Here are 5 of the strangest World War II experimental weapons ever created. Number 1. Japanese fire balloon bombs. Japan launched over 9,000 paper balloons across the Pacific Ocean. They used high-altitude jet streams to travel toward North America. Each balloon carried incendiary devices designed to start fires. The idea was simple: let the wind carry the weapon. A small number actually reached the United States. They caused forest fires and minor damage in remote areas. It was one of the first attempts at an intercontinental weapons system, and it required no pilots at all. Number 2. The Goliath Remote Demolition Vehicle. Germany developed a small tracked vehicle called the Goliath. It was not a tank. It was a mobile explosive charge. Operators controlled it using a long wire connected to a controller. They would drive it toward enemy tanks, bunkers, or bridges, then detonate it on impact. It was slow and vulnerable, but it could destroy armored targets at close range. It was one of the earliest forms of remote battlefield robotics. Number 3. The German flak towers. Germany built enormous concrete structures called flak towers. They were designed to defend major cities from air raids. Each tower mounted powerful anti-aircraft guns on the roof. But they were more than just weapons platforms. Inside were command centers, ammunition storage, and civilian shelters. Thousands of people could take refuge inside during bombing raids. The towers were built so heavily that some survived repeated Allied bombing with little structural damage. Even today, they still dominate the skyline in parts of Europe. Number 4. The V3 supergun. Germany also experimented with the V3 supergun concept. Unlike normal artillery, it used multiple explosive chambers along the barrel. Each chamber fired in sequence to increase projectile speed. The goal was long-range bombardment of London from occupied Europe. A massive underground facility was built in northern France, but Allied bombing raids targeted and heavily damaged the site. The weapon never reached full operational deployment. Still, it remains one of the most ambitious artillery concepts of the war. Number 5. The United States developed a project called Bat Bombs. It was part of a program known as Project X-Ray. The idea was to attach small incendiary devices to bats. The bats would then be released over enemy cities. They would roost inside buildings and structures during the day. Then the devices would ignite fires simultaneously. During testing, the idea proved unpredictable. Some bats behaved erratically after release, and one early test even caused accidental fires on a US base. The project was eventually cancelled in 1944, but it remains one of the strangest experimental weapons ever tested. World War II pushed engineering and invention to the extreme. Some ideas became real weapons, some changed warfare forever, and others never left the experimental stage. But all of them show how far military innovation went during total war.